Okay, so I am finally making this video after spending over 6 years working as a coach and finally realizing after 2020 what brings me passion, what brings me joy, and what really lights me up inside, and where I feel like I can really start to bring out my coaching to align with my values and what I believe in and my ethos. And one of the biggest things that I have realized over the past couple of years is that I am not a weight loss coach. That is not what I do. That is not my passion. That is not really what I have even seen work well for the people that I work with, the women that I work with. And this is in no way meant to be derogatory towards weight loss coaches. I know several of them. They are amazing at coaching women through weight loss specifically. They're incredible. They have got great methods. They have very healthy, sustainable methods. But for me, I have realized that that's not where I like to start my coaching, and that's not where I like to start people on their journey. And so what I have found to be much more successful is to start with mindset coaching and empowerment coaching, because if you as a woman believe that you are worth the good things that you're seeking from weight loss, the habits that are going to help you obtain the body and feeling like you want to feel, then you're going to be able to do that. And that's why I have to start with mindset. And it's not a workaround. It's not, oh yeah, I need to be motivated. This is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, and this is going to end up going on like IGTV, because I realized when I did this, it was going to be a longer video because I wanted to make sure that you understand what I'm saying. I have had a very personal journey, and we're going to start here so you guys understand my evolution as a person and as a coach. I've had personal experience with disordered eating behaviors, struggled with anorexia when I was much younger, and that was compounded by abusive behaviors in my first marriage. And then after that, it was very challenging for me with a lot of things experienced, compounded from childhood, and then through that situation, and then being out on my own, not having a lot of money, trying to eat on a budget. It made for a lot of restrictive eating. I didn't have the best body image coming out of that. It took me several years to work through that, and I will be the first one to tell you therapy's amazing, but I actually didn't go to therapy until I was 28. So and I got married at 19 the first time, so you can imagine that's quite a lot of years to go without really working through that with someone that was a professional. And so I started going to the gym, and fitness and working out has been my dream job since I was 12. Obviously took a little bit of a detour there. And then I hung out at gyms, and the YMCA was amazing. I worked out for 3 hours a day, just doing all the classes, because let's face it, I had an endorphin high, and that was my socialization. So I did everything, and these amazing, strong, beautiful women saw my passion for it and encouraged me to answer all my questions, encouraged me to pursue, personal training or group fitness or something like that. And that is where I started. I started in personal training, and I started working months as an intern, making absolutely no money, and then finally getting certified and moving on from there. And as I evolved, I learned and watched more and more, and realized that people could work out all day long, but they weren't getting the results they wanted because they had no idea about their nutrition. And so I moved into health coaching, and health coaching brought me to behavior change psychology, and then that brought me into studying in depth women's health and women's hormones and just all of the things, and then women's psychology and all of the things. So here we are now, and I've been doing this for quite a while, and I plan to do this forever and ever and ever, because it's my life's work at this point. It's not just a job. And I've also very recently went through, well, I've been injured and recovered multiple times, but mostly from car accidents, actually. But the thing that I did most recently that made me like really solidify how I felt about a lot of this was I did a weight cut for a competition, and it was a strength competition, so it wasn't really necessary for me to cut weight for that, but I felt like I would have a better competitive edge if I did. And so I started cutting, and I took care of my own nutrition, but I did essentially a 20-pound cut over 6 months, and actually came in under my weight class by about 5 pounds. So it ended up being about 25 pounds by the time I was done. And I was strength training vigorously about 2 to 3 hours a day, like 5-6 days a week, between like the strength training and the conditioning and everything. So it was a lot, and I was extremely restricted. I had absolutely zero alcohol for 6 months. I had basically no desserts, and I stuck very closely to my macros, which I didn't have to religiously track because I just have a really good understanding of like what the calories and macros are in most everything. My main concern was protein, and I tried really, really hard to stay like in a healthy mindset while I was doing that. And then came my injury, and I wasn't going to get to compete, and I realized that I did not want to continue those restrictive behaviors all of the time to be at that weight. So I started adding back in some more food. I stopped being so restrictive with desserts and alcohol, and now I'm back to more normal weight for me. I will continue to strength train. I've gotten back into that now that I'm healed, and continue to build muscle. So my weight's going to kind of go up and down a little bit probably. I'm not really that concerned about it right now, because I know like a healthy range for me to be in. I know what's too low because I've been there, and I know where I didn't feel great because I wasn't taking care of myself. And there's like a good 10-pound range there that I have to play with, so I'm really not worried about it. But more importantly, it's about what my body can do and how I feel in my body, and that takes us to where I want to be. The weight doesn't matter because I have been much lower weights and been awful. I have felt awful. I have had no energy. I have not felt confident or sexy, or like I could even get up from one point to another because I couldn't focus on anything. I had complete brain fog, just really deprived. Didn't really want to go anywhere or do anything because I had no energy, and I knew when I got there I wasn't going to be able to like eat anyway. And then I felt the same way on the other end of the spectrum when I was not taking care of myself, and I was overindulging in all the things, and I was super stressed out. There was tons of inflammation in my body. My blood pressure was going up. I mean, it was just ridiculous, and I was stressed all the time. So I've known what it's like to be on both ends of my spectrum. That it's going to look very different for other people, but I know where I feel best in my body. And so that is why I am not a weight loss coach, because I have watched women time and time again go through this cycle of I'm going to restrict, I'm going to lose 5 to 10 pounds, and then I'm going to try to do something more restrictive and lose a little bit more. And I've coached a women literally that are doing all the things. They have changed their body in different ways after like having a baby, and they're back to lifting, and they're back to doing the athletic things that they want to do, and all they can do is that they can't do is fit in this one pair of jeans from who knows when, and they were feeling like a failure because they can't get in that one pair of jeans. We can buy new jeans. We can go to the store and get clothes to fit us versus us trying to make ourselves fit into our clothes all the time. I know that there are a lot of triggers in this because people are like, oh, I just kept buying new clothes, and all of a sudden I was a different size. I'm not talking about you not taking care of yourself. I'm talking about the fact that we spend so much time thinking about our weight loss. I just need to lose. If I just lose this, then I'll be happy. If I just lose this, then I'll be this. What is it that is telling you that you need to lose just 5 more pounds, just 10 more pounds? What are you envisioning your life will be like? Like, just do this exercise with me. If you lose 5 pounds and the scale magically says 5 pounds less, you wake up tomorrow, you're 5 pounds less than what you are right now. I don't care what that is. How do you feel? What is different? What is really, truly different? And I'm not talking about don't take care of yourself. I'm talking about the fact that we have been inundated with weight loss from the time that most of us as females were about 5 to 6 years old. There's literally studies done on this. There are girls under the age of 10 that are dieting right now. I just need you to think about that for a second. 10 years old. It gets worse when we hit puberty. Females drop out of sports. They stop doing athletics. And then we get older and we have kids. And all of a sudden now we're being told from everywhere to get rid of the mom bod. And it just keeps going. Don't wear that bikini, because that's not a bikini body. It's not a beach ready body. It just keeps going. And I want you to live your best life. I want you to know that you're worthy of anything and everything. And I don't want to keep you on the cycle of just try this, or just buy this extra thing, or just do this extra thing. Because those 5 pounds are not going to make you feel the way you want to feel. They're not. You taking care of yourself, that may in fact result in losing 5 to 10 pounds, if that's what your body needs. You taking care of yourself is going to make you feel like that. Because we do everything for everybody, and this is coming from somebody who has a therapist, a business coach, a team of people, a coach myself when I'm prepping, like in the gym. I have coaches because I need people to keep me on track. I need people to help support me when I'm feeling exhausted, and when I'm feeling tired, and when I'm feeling frustrated, and when I'm giving all I've got to give to other people. Those people step in and do that for me. And as a mom, and as a business professional, and as whatever it is that you do, you're a teacher, you are just a woman in this world, you are doing 100,000 million things for other people. And you're told that self-care is a luxury, and self-care is for people that can afford it. This isn't about days at the spa. If that's what you need to do for self-care, and you can put that into your schedule and that's important to you, then freaking do it. Do it. But eating food that tastes good, that nourishes your body, that's something that you're supposed to have as a human. Self-care isn't something that is a luxury, or because you need to do it so you can take better care of other people. You deserve it. You deserve that right now as a human. As a woman, you deserve it. You deserve to look in the mirror and to be proud of who the hell you are and what the hell you're about. Period. And that's going to look different for everybody. But you need to feel good. You need to feel good about what your body can do. You need to feel good about what your mind can do. You need to feel good about what your heart can do. This is about you. As a whole woman, you are so much more than a number. So much more than a number. A number on a line, a number on a graph, a number on a scale, any kind of number, anywhere, you're more than that. And for me, it is 100% a disservice to you, a disservice to me, a disservice to women everywhere, to only coach you to go from one number to another number. Because that leaves out everything about who you are. So I do something a little different. I spend my time investing in you, working through things like limiting beliefs and mindsets and things that are just in the head that we don't even realize are there, why we're doing things, and that sets you up to know that you can do whatever. This isn't cheerleading. This is hard. This is work. This is introspective work that we do together to figure out what's going on in here and what's going on in here, so you can do whatever you want with the rest of you, because it's all connected. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and dive into science. This does not mean that I'm against weight loss. This means that I am against you feeling like you have to change something about yourself to fit something else, to fit an ideal that isn't yours, to fit something that isn't your values, to fit something that doesn't align with your vision for your life. And if you don't have a vision of your own for your life, you're going to be merely copying someone else's. You're not going to feel fulfilled because the things that you're doing don't align with your values. If your values are to spend time with your family, quality time at the beach, and enjoy that and soak up those memories, you're not going to do that. If you're worried about, oh my God, should I wear this bikini? And do I fit in this? Am I beach ready? I probably shouldn't have that freaking funnel cake because, that's going to ruin everything. So I have no willpower. I'm just such a horrible, no, let's not take any pictures. Let's just take pictures of the kids. I don't want pictures of me. Have you done that? Have you said, don't, not right now. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel right now. Maybe later. And those days and those hours and those moments, they keep passing you by because we're so worried. We're so worried about a number. I can't coach you from that place of shame and of guilt and of self-worthlessness into anything better. We have to make room. We gotta clear it all out. We gotta uncover some stuff. We gotta start with this. And then you will have room to welcome everything that you want into your life. You'll know that you are worth healthy, delicious meals. It won't be a question of how are you going to do it? It won't be a question of, I don't think I have time. You'll know you're worth it. And we'll figure out strategies later. But that's easy after you believe it. The reason that you haven't been successful is because the things you've been doing haven't aligned with your intentions, haven't aligned with your values, and therefore have not even been the correct goals for you. They're not lining up. You've been given a system that has failed you. You are not the failure. It's time to do something different. But only if you're ready. And you can talk to anybody I've worked with. This is all I care about. All I care about is you believing that you're worth it, that you're beautiful, that you're amazing, that you're worthy and deserving and capable and resilient and so many other things. And when you get that, everything else is just tools and strategies and encouragement along the way and celebrating the process. That's it. This is the most important thing. And by the way, once you start allowing yourself to receive instead of just giving all the time, you can show up so much better for yourself, for your people in your life, for the things in your life that you want to do, and you're going to have space and availability to welcome all the things in your life that you're looking for. Whether that's peace, whether that's financial freedom, whether it's better health, all of them, it's time to clear the space out. It's time to do the work and receive for just a little while, because you've been giving so much and you deserve it. That's about all I have for right now. But basically, guys, it's time for me to be honest with myself and honest with you guys. I'm not a weight loss coach. And this video is why.